Getting ready to go for a ride up here at Maple Motors at Hendersonville, Tennessee. I want you to check out our Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. All of our social media access is available. You can also see all the videos here on YouTube. We do test drives, walk-arounds. Be sure to check that out. Let's get started. What's up, guys? This is Nick up here at Maple Motors at Hendersonville, Tennessee. We're going for a test drive in a 1978 anniversary Corvette. Has a small block 350. It's time to go for a ride. We're gonna take a look around the car before we go down the road here. Just kind of check everything out. It's very clean in here. It looks like it's been redone. The seats are in great condition. T-tops got covers on them. The horn works. We do got the telescoping steering wheel. Goes in and out towards you. The tilt wheel does work as well. Go ahead and make sure we're in neutral here. Push the cigarette lighter in while we're waiting. Start it up. You see the RPMs jump up there. Looks like our temp gauge is coming up. The gas gauge is working. Oil pressure works as well. Oh, you hear that? Cigarette lighter works. Our heat, nice and hot, blowing good. Battery gauge is working, and the radio is loud. Windshield wipers, extremely fast. Just checking everything over. The brake doesn't feel like it's completely engaging, so that may have to be replaced. The light is cutting on when I use it. Enough of that, let's ride. Shut my door over here. Notice there's a gap. Nope. Just gotta roll it back up. Let me check that again. Yeah, it's catching right here on the weather stripping, so when you go to shut the door to get it to seal, you gotta roll it back up. I'll probably have to just bend that little piece there, and we won't have that issue no more. But it was catching for sure. Seat belt looks fairly new. Looks like some nice seat belts here. We're definitely catching. I'm gonna slow with it. Tilt my wheel up. We're going to take off down the road. Like I said, I'm going to point out any kind of flaws. Go ahead and check reverse here. We'll come out of reverse. Go into first gear. Anything that I see, I will be pointing out. That way when you get down here, you know exactly what kind of car you're coming to get. We do this in all of our videos, and we do this for all of our cars. If you haven't already, please check out maplемotors.com. I got 100 detailed pictures of underneath this car, so please inspect that, especially if you're driving from far away. Speedometer's coming up. Looks like it's pretty accurate. Our engine temp's up good. The clutch feels great on this one. Steering wheel straight. We're going straight down the road, not having any issues pulling to the left or the right. You see here. Steering's very tight. Taking all the throttle as I'm giving it to it too. It's pulling really nice. Feels good. Suspension feels good. I'm not hearing a ton of road noise. Coming up on a red light here. Brakes are stopping nice and fast. Car feels good. Showing 24,000 miles on the dash. Of course, every 100,000 miles on these cars goes back to zero. So it could be 124, it could be 224. In the condition of this car, I would assume 124. like our fan rubbed up against the shroud when we went to take off. Want to check, make sure the shroud is definitely secure and tight. Turn signals are working. They're blinking on the dash here. Like I said, steering's nice and smooth. We passed a lot of cops. I'm glad they're going this way. My tag's right here. It wouldn't fit on this car because it's all fiberglass. I got a little magnet that I stick on there. Doing a whole bunch of Corvettes today, so I've been rushing trying to get all these videos done. I didn't want to take the bolts off, do all that. Just figured I'd chance it, I guess. Time to take off in here. I did notice something cool. The emergency brake does work. It's just real high up there. It's definitely been worn out. It's going to need to be replaced. So it's still working, but I wanted to go over that before we took off. All right. Go for our seat belt again. Don't have a tag on the back. Fan's definitely rubbing against something up there. Sounds like it was hitting the plastic. Looking over our gauges, our oil pressure's still sitting on 40. Engine temp's about 190. Everything's checking out here. Car feels great. I think if you came down here and drove it, you'd love it. It's exactly what you'd expect. Suspension's nice and smooth. We've been going over a few bumps on this road. It's not a perfect road. There's definitely some potholes and stuff you gotta watch out for, but it's taking them with ease. There's a big bump in the road up here right beside this Ranger. Right here. Pretty smooth. Like I said, this is a good driving car here. We can do an inspection sheet on all of our cars. That way you call, you're interested. Hey, I want you to check all the lights and stuff. Give me a spreadsheet of everything that's working. We have that available. You can do that on any car at the lot. A lot of people call about financing. We do have financing available. That's on our website, and that's what I keep repeating, maplemotors.com. You need to check that out if you haven't already, especially if you're interested in any of our cars. This is a great driving car. The shifter's going in all the gears nice and smooth. The clutch feels good. The brakes are good. The accelerator's good. I'm not having any issues here driving it, so. I'm gonna pull back in the lot here. I got one more vet to do today. I'll be posting it up. You can see I can post all three of these vets together, so. Guys, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. I post videos every single day. You can also follow us on Instagram, Snapchat for behind the scenes. Facebook, we update once a week with all of our cars, so you'll be able to see every car that comes out right as we do it. We do buy about 30 to 40 cars a month. We've been in business 40 years or close to it. I appreciate y'all watching, and thanks again, guys.